This is an overview of the tuning forks. I'll be going over the different types of forks. So first you need an activator, and there's two options. There is a belt activator that you can wear around your knee, which is ideal for when you're moving around, comes in handy. The other activator you would have on your tabletop or on the floor and be able to activate that way. Whenever you're activating the points, you're going to make sure that you're not holding the fork too tight. If you do, you won't be able to get a vibration. But you want to keep a light grip. So I'm just kind of holding it like this. And I'm keeping a light grip, so as I hit it, it bounces off the activator and I can hear that vibration. So you want to start with your self-care by listening to the vibration first. Once you get the hand of one fork, you can start to use two forks, but after you activate it, you can bring it to Ajna Marma, Mridni Marma. You can just do a little self-care on any of the points, Angushta Mula here, to activate them. When you're using two forks, I'm holding both forks like this. I'm going to hit one right after the other, and then I can come and activate any of the points like this. So the first two forks I'm going to mention are these Om Unison Forks, the gold colored ones. These are your mid-frequency forks that you pair together. You can only get two forks. These are your starter forks, which are going to be balancing and grounding and harmonizing, and you can use these on any part of the body. You can also pair this mid-frequency Om with a low-frequency Om fork. When you do this, you're getting the whole octave. So either option, pairing this with the same color forks of mid and low frequency together, or pairing these mid-frequency forks together. So with this Om, I can pair it with the purple mid-frequency is the Zodiac fork. And the Zodiac is very nice and expansive. It's good for relaxation and for pain. I can pair it with the New Moon fork, which is the blue color. The New Moon fork is good for opening. I can pair it with the mid-frequency white fork, which is for the full moon, and this creates a nice sense of fullness and relaxation. Paired with the mid-frequency solar fork, this is heating and energizing and warming. Is a really nice combination for the abdominal Marma points. I can pair this together with the red fork for Mars, which is also a heating, warming energy. And then I can pair it with the mid-frequency pink fork for Venus, which is kind of a nice calming feminine energy. So that's how I would pair this mid-frequency Om fork. And then same thing with the low-frequency Om fork. I can pair this with any of the other low-frequency forks. I can pair it with the purple for Zodiac and so on, all of the same colors that I just shared with you. You can also, with any of these colors, I can take the low-frequency Zodiac and the mid-frequency Zodiac, and when I pair these two together, I'm once again getting an entire octave. So sometimes there's a little deeper effect from doing that. So the purple Zodiac combination is really nice for deep relaxation or also for pain. You can do this New Moon combination of the mid-frequency and low frequency. This is really nice for any place where there's stuckness or blockage to create an opening. The new moon brings that sense of opening. And then the full moon forks, I can pair the mid and low frequency full moon forks together for this nice sense of fullness. This is really nice for some of the facial Marmani points. Also on the full moon day, I will always use these forks, and on the new moon day, I will always use the blue forks. So any of these mid and low frequency forks, when we stimulate them, these are for direct application on the body to use on a Marma point. Now I'm going to show you the high frequency forks, and the difference with these is we don't use these directly on the body. So whenever we activate these high frequency forks, we're directing them over the body, working on the etheric body. So I have the two gold forks here for the high frequency Om. I also have solar forks, high frequency, that have just a very nice light vibration and beautiful sound. I've got purple for the Zodiac, blue for the new moon, white for the full moon. I also have green for the Earth Day forks. So there's some lovely combinations that you can come up with. When you activate these high frequency forks, you can listen to the vibration yourself, have your client listen to it, and then we just use these over the body. They're really nice for opening up the chakras, cleaning the etheric field, and I always will use this in my protocols at the end of the treatment. So I always start out with the mid and the low frequency forks directly on the body and the Marma points, and then I'll finish with the high frequency forks. So that's a little overview of the different forks that we use, that I have used in my trainings and that I teach in my tuning fork practicum.